Football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Cleveland Browns. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Allen fires out wide, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and you get a little something coming out of it, too.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got a man in motion. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Motion man sent left. Allen on 3rd down. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Pass now to kick this away. He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. He's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Wilson now from the gun. Locates Adonai Mitchell. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Nowhere open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they need to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
3rd down run from Judkins. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. 4th down. Here's Wilson. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Five wide.
Working from the gun. It's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Alert!
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got DK. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Trying it left side with Cook. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Another one for Cook. Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st down, Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throw completed out to the left. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
And it's 3rd down.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. Again, Allen to the air. Brought in right side. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Bass's kick is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Pass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Wilson out of the pistol. Looking right, and he finds it. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It goes for 32 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Bills get to him. Down he goes. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Throwing is Wilson. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Browns are lining up to punt. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Hey, tight. Gun. Alert! Middle.
Blitz coming here. Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Damage done on that return. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Wilson looking to throw. Hauled in by Musgrave. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And it looked like a Bill got it. Won't manage anything after the recovery, so that is where they'll take over after the fumble.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit and set up for second down.
First and 10. Here's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there and netted some positive yards.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Here's a give to Cook. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Bills have a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down throw for Allen. Near the goal line. And they're going to be set up, Brock, with first and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. On the sneak, it's Allen. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Josh Allen, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Bass on for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out first and 10. On play action now, Wilson. Complete out to the right. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go now.
Wilson now from the gun. That's caught. Here's Crenshaw Judkins. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Wilson to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Wilson on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
And 21 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win. And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Bronk, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. Downfield to DK. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And their lead will remain at 13. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Pass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Wilson on 3rd down. And he hauls in the interception. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills push their lead further to start the half. It's a James Cook touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills push the lead to 20.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Handoff now, Judkins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And this is intercepted. And the Bills are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
Oh, it's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Half 10.
Working from the gun. It's Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
And that one's incomplete for now. He brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag. Honest Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal try. This 42 yards from the right half. Bass's kick is good, and they push their lead to 23.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Bass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Jenkins running between the tackles. And he's brought down and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Here's Wilson to the air. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
13 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd down at the 38-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
2nd down now, 7 to go. Wilson. Gets it again to Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Wilson throwing, 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So first down from the 41. Sticking in the air with Wilson. Fits it through the middle. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Once more, it's Wilson. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took that shot there on first down drop. Don't come away with any points just yet. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. Get in the red zone defensively. You'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Here's Judkins on second down. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. 3rd and long for him here. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
The kick by Patterson is good. And that'll close the gap a small bit to 20.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. This is Cook on the handoff. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Cook is hit and he fumbles it. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Alert! Alert! 319!
Allen now on first down. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
This is Cook. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now. One quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Bills hold both the football and a solid lead here as they try to close this out. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills put up even more points in a win. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Bass now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. Wilson now off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And he's out to end a nice little run there, but I don't think he's going to get to keep the yardage. That penalty flag might wipe this away. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're ready for him at the line. Couldn't manage anything there.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's complete inside the 35. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Right, ready to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll run it with Cook. And he'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, will really create some indecision now defensively.
Middle. Brown 80.
Allen setting up play action. Buying some time left. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He cuts it to the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
You know, one secret ingredient on these jet sweeps to take off like that, Kate, it's timing. We talk about timing and precision in the passing game, but it's the same thing on a jet sweep. You got to hand it off just at the right time to capture an edge like he just did.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
319! What's that?
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Back to the well again. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
You go!
Another carry for him. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Third and goal for Allen. Chased out to his right. And he's going to go out of bounds. We're close to enough for the first. But he is marked short. So it is fourth down and less than a yard.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, denies the first down.
On is Tyler Bass for the Bills field goal try. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Let's go now. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Wilson now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Wilson now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. On first down, they'll run. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Bills on their way to their 3rd win of the year. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
What's that?
They give it to him again. Call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He rolls to his right. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Look out!
It's a designated keeper for Allen. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
What's that?
This is a design run for Allen. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it?